not to get back where we were, but to build back better, to make sure everyone is dealt in on a full-scale share of the American dream. We're going to address systemic racism and build real economic opportunity and equality for the black community. The blinders have been taken off. The American people have seen. They've seen how bad things are. To make it easier to start a business, to buy your first home, to pursue an education after high school without being burdened with debt, to invest in HBCUs that do so much to mold black leaders of tomorrow. I mean it. Not just talk. I mean it. We're going to act to deliver racial justice in America. I see in all the protests here in Philadelphia and across the country a cry for justice. Folks, protesting is not burning or looting, and violence must never be tolerated. It won't. But the names of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake, Walter Wallace Jr., they will not soon be forgotten. They will not be forgotten by me. They will not be forgotten by you. And they will not be forgotten by the American people. Because here's what they're going to do. They're inspiring a new wave of justice in America. A George Floyd's little girl, 6 years old, said to me when I went to be with the family, I knelt down to say hi to her, and she looked at me and she said, "Daddy is going to change the world." Daddy, that's what she said to me. 6 years old. Daddy, look, we can change the world. Not in one fell swoop, we can change it. We all know this country has to come together. We cannot afford 4 more years of anger, hate, and division that we've seen under this president. Folks, look, from the day he announced, from the moment he came down that escalator, what did he say in New York? He said, we're going to go out and get those rapist Mexicans. Rapist Mexicans. He put a ban on all Muslims coming to the United States. And the way he talked about the African-American community, the way he talked about the Hispanic community. Look, folks, we got to come together. I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I will govern as an American president for everybody. I will work as hard for those who don't support me as those who do support me. I mean it. That's the job of a president. The duty to care. The duty to care for everyone. In President Biden's America, there will be no red states or blue states. There will only be the United States of America. Look, our faith in our country is being tested, but our faith in God is helping us through because of all of you. Thank you for your commitment to the greatest commandment. Love our neighbors as ourselves. And for our dedication to never grow weary of doing good. Being with you all reminds me of that gospel hymn that inspired so many of us. When I last talked to John Lewis, as he's dying, he reminded me of it. I don't feel no ways tired. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. He did not leave us. We are not tired. The road hasn't been easy, but we've come too far to stop now. So please vote. Get everyone you know to vote. We need to get every soul in Philadelphia to the polls. Your voice, your vote matters. Your voice deserves to be heard. And if you still have an absentee ballot, get it to a drop box as soon as you can. Or you can vote on Election Day. But make a plan. I mean it, make a plan now. Help get out the vote. Go to iwillvote.com/PA. Folks, you know, I've been doing this a while. One of the reasons I got elected in the first place in Delaware across the line was because of the folks in Pennsylvania. All the media in Pennsylvania, all the media in Delaware for the first 25 years of my career was all Philadelphia television. There was no Delaware television. And I was very happy to have the moniker of being known as Pennsylvania's third senator. I know Philadelphia well. I married a Philly girl, by the way. And by the way, I got my Eagles jacket on. Folks, here's what I want to say, and I'll conclude. You've been here a long time. I'll never forget what President John F. Kennedy said when he promised that we're going to go to the moon. He said words that my colleagues in the Senate always used to kid me for repeating. He said, we're doing it because we Americans, we refuse to postpone. Well, I refuse to postpone the incredible opportunities available to the American people. I refuse to postpone what we can do. There's nothing beyond the capacity of the United States of America. Nothing. There's no limit to America's future. The blinders have been taken off. The only thing that can tear America apart is America itself. And that's exactly what Trump's been trying to do from the very beginning, dividing America based on race, religion, gender, national origin. It's wrong. It's not who we are. This is not who we are. Everybody knows who Donald Trump is. Let's keep showing them who we are. Folks, and I mean this, it's not just campaign rhetoric. We choose hope over fear. We choose unity over division. We choose science over fiction. And yes, we choose truth over lies, the multiple lies he repeats. It's time to stand up. It's time to take back our democracy. We can do this. We're better than this. We're better than what we've been. We can be at our best. This is the United States of America. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. I love you. I love you. You brought me to the dance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God love you all.
Keep on teaching. Preachers, keep on preaching. Words, keep on turning. Doesn't bother me too long.
Keep the faith. Every time I walk into my grandpop's house in Scranton, walk out the door, Bishop he'd yell, Joey, keep the faith. When my grandmother was alive, she'd yell, no, Joey, spread it.